that you have your Sage Accounting profile, the first thing that you want to do is to set up your bank feed. You go to Banking, Transactions, Manage Bank Feeds. Here you will choose your bank with First National Bank. And this is a temporary notice, so you can just read through it if you want to. We are going to set it up in any case, even though it might change in the future. So we say continue anyway. Here you can learn more about the security and how the bank feeds work and all of those thingies. Here you can see which website this bank or you are actually currently working on, so that you can be sure that you are not on some kind of weird website or anything. Here you will see that there's one way or one place to set up a check or a savings account and another one for a credit card. Why it is like this, I don't know. But often if you have a credit card, you have to go in and redo or set up a separate bank feed for the credit card. So this one that I want to set up is a check or a savings account. Here you put in the login details that you will use on your bank. And I'm not going to give you my password. I'm not that nice. And you can obviously go and read the terms and conditions here. You can tick it after you've read it, and then you say next. This takes a little while, so I'm going to pause while this is thinking about it. Okay, now that it has stopped thinking, we can actually go and see which account do we want to link. These are the accounts as it appears on your online banking profile, and these are the accounts that are set up on Sage Accounting. Now, we've already created a bank account for you, so you will say you want to link this to an existing bank account on Sage Accounting, and then you will see that you have a drop-down menu here where you can choose the bank account number. Now, usually, this will say FNB with the same number as you would have here. That makes it easy to link. But in this case, I used an imaginary bank account to set it up. Once you've linked all the accounts that you want to link, you can say next. You can also choose when you want to refresh the bank feeds. If you choose the top one, it will refresh every time that somebody logs into your books. So whenever myself or one of my subcontractors or yourself logs into your books, it will try to refresh. Otherwise, you can choose manually refresh. That then you will just have to choose, you will have to click on refresh now, which you might have to do in any case, as you will see when we get to the bank feeds. Okay, then we choose next. Here you're going to select your first import date. Do not worry too much about this. If there's an overlap of transactions between the transactions that you've imported and the transactions that we've brought in, maybe with CSV files or manual statements or whatever the case may be, we will sort out the overlap. So usually you can go back about 3 months, but I usually choose like 5 months ago to just make it easy, whatever date is easy to figure out. So that it doesn't matter if there's an overlap. We just don't want a gap between the transactions that we've imported and the bank statements that we've got. So then it's going to say, okay, congratulations, and it's going to tell me that this account on Sage Accounting has been linked to this account on the online banking profile, and it's imported the statements from here. These are just a few little what now kind of guidance. And this is the whole story about setting up a bank feed.